Hey guys, this is Stacy from eatthebite.com, and today we're making stuffing as part of my Thanksgiving series. It's very difficult to make all the food on the same day, so let's start by making a couple of things the day before, the stuffing. We need to finely dice some celery. First, we'll cut the celery stalks into thin strips, then we'll dice it into smaller pieces. It should look about like this when you're finished. Next, we'll peel a couple of apples, and after they're peeled, we'll cut them into smaller pieces. We'll cut the apple into 4 large chunks, like you see here. Then we'll cut them into larger strips, then dice them into smaller pieces, similar as to how you chop an onion, but the pieces need to be cut into smaller cubes, just like this. I've got 1 large onion and I'll cut it in half, cut it into strips, and then dice it into smaller pieces, the same size as the celery. And you'll notice I've got 2 piles of ingredients going because I'm making a double batch of stuffing and need 1 set of ingredients for each pan. First, I'll melt some butter in each pan and start cooking the celery. Just give the celery a good mix around to coat in butter and let it cook a minute or 2. Next, we'll add the diced onion to each pan, then we'll add the chopped apples. Make sure to give each pan a good mix around and let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. After that, just add chicken broth and bring it all to a boil. Once it's boiling, it's time to add our Pepperidge Farm stuffing mix. Here's a look at the bag, and you'll need 2 of these to feed a larger crowd. Once you've added the stuffing mix to both pans, simply mix it around until all the dried stuffing mix is drenched in the broth. We're going to transfer the stuffing to baking dishes, and then we'll press down on the stuffing to spread it out. When making the day before Thanksgiving, wrap it in plastic and store overnight in the fridge. After you remove the turkey from the oven on Thanksgiving Day, the stuffing can go in the oven while the turkey rests. I took some of the turkey juices, put it in a squeeze bottle, and poured it on top of the stuffing. Last step, add some thin sliced pats of butter and cook in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 to 30 minutes. And if you want it to crisp a little, you can always turn the broiler on for a few minutes at the end. And here's our delicious stuffing right out of the oven. Simply transfer to a baking dish and you're ready to serve. That's all for now. For the complete series of printable recipes, you can visit my website at eatthebite.com. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a recipe.